solo travel, and I'm here to just talk to you guys about how to choose the right Caribbean island. And so as a travel agent, I run into this often with my clients. They may already know exactly where they're going, but they don't really know where they're going. So it's not always about choosing the best island. It's about ensuring that you're matching your travel style to your travel needs and your travel goals. Not always about what's popular. So if you're choosing an island based on what's trending on Instagram, a lot of times you're already setting yourself up for the wrong experience. One of the biggest mistakes I see people doing is choosing a destination because it's popular, not because it fits their travel style. So as a travel professional, I don't just match clients to their wants and sometimes to the hype. I match them to what aligns with them across the board. So I took some notes here, and there's about 4 things that I usually like to talk to my clients about when we're meeting. That's travel personality, accessibility, infrastructure and safety, and budget. So knowing your travel personality is very, very important. Before you choose an island, you want to ask yourself, are you looking for quiet, restoration, cultural immersion, a soft kind of luxurious feel? Do you want a high energy nightlife? Are you looking to do adventure and excursions, or do you just want complete seclusion? All of those can actually be really perfect vacations, but they just need to match with the perfect client. So for instance, Aruba is very structured, small island, really easy to navigate, super consistent weather, really strong infrastructure. Is excellent for first-time travelers to the Caribbean. It's excellent for solo travelers, also for women travelers. Just a really, really easy Caribbean island, especially because it's very predictable. So when you are planning ahead and planning forward, wonderful island to choose. Belize offers a very different experience. So it's very nature forward. There's a lot less all-inclusives there. There's a beautiful community there, really focused in culture, reefs, rainforests, eco lodges, different energy, but transportation around Belize can become tricky. And so you want to know that going in. St. Martin is a wonderful island as well. Kind of a Euro Caribbean fusion, multiple cultures, especially those two on that island, and you get that a lot in the Caribbean. So it's really great for travelers who like to walk around out downtown, go to different dining areas. It's also a really good starter island for island hopping. But again, between just those 3 islands, and there's so many in the Caribbean, we've already noted different islands are going to service different emotional needs. So those are things that you want to pay attention to. The next one was accessibility. So what do we mean by accessibility? As a busy professional, which is usually what I'm working with, there's sometimes a time crunch in your ability to travel. You don't always have 2 days on the front and 2 days on the back to travel. Can you tolerate the layovers? Can you tolerate a ferry transfer? What about a puddle jumper type flight? A 90-minute shuttle over rugged terrain? These are some things that you might have to deal with in certain areas. And so is that something that's going to create an experience that's less than desirable for you? You may get to the beautiful beach, but if you've had a difficult time getting there, it may not overall give you the experience that you want. And so therefore, accessibility is very important. It really can change the experience from feeling luxurious. And so sometimes we need to consider that convenience is also a part of luxury. The next one is infrastructure and safety. I like to go over that with my clients. Not all Caribbean islands operate the same. You have to realize that, and that has to be a part of your thought process. Some islands have very strong tourism boards. They've got really clear transportation systems, super reliable electricity, Wi-Fi, established resort zones, and others are just more rustic. They don't have those items. Neither is wrong, but you need to know the difference before booking so that your expectations can align with the experience that you're going to receive. And last, and for some people, the most important, we have budget. Budget alignment is really important. So an island can be really expensive once getting there, and it can become an island can be really affordable getting there and then become expensive once you're there. How is it mostly all inclusive focused? Is that does it have high end restaurants? Transportation, is that required? How costly are the excursions? For instance, Hawaii, it's expensive to get to, but also very expensive once you land. A lot of the dining, depending on the areas that you're in, it's high-end dining, but even your usual McDonald's costs twice as much as it does in your usual U.S. states sometimes. And so you want to have those kinds of things in your mind when you're planning your budget, not just how much does it cost to get to your destination, but how much is it going to cost you as you're having your travel experience in your beautiful island. So in closing, the best destinations are not always the ones that are trending on Instagram. You really want to be sure you're matching it to your lifestyle, your travel tolerance, your emotional goals. And that's truly how professionals choose wisely, not impulsively. So that's something we really work with our clients with here at Lux Vivo Travel. And so you can follow us over on socials, Facebook, Instagram at Lux Vivo Travel. Check us out on our website, www.luxvivotravel.com. Again, I am A. Renee, signing off until the next time. Thanks for watching.